This is Noir Alley, and I'm your host, Eddie Muller. This week, we're trolling through the New York underworld via the backlots and sound stages of 20th Century Fox. From 1953, it's Pickup on South Street, one of the finest films from legendary writer, producer, director Samuel Fuller. Now, legendary is not a word I toss around lightly, but in this case, it's almost an understatement. Not only is Sam Fuller one of the world's great storytellers, he's one of the essential Americans of the 20th century, having lived a life more thoroughly and productively than most human beings could even imagine. In fact, Fuller didn't live just one life, he lived 3, even 4 lives. The Massachusetts-born son of Russian Jewish immigrants started his professional journey as a teenager in New York's newspaper business, where he became one of the youngest crime reporters in the nation. He was in the midst of parlaying all that Depression-era experience into another career as a novelist and screenwriter when he enlisted in the Army, serving with the 16th Infantry Regiment, 1st Infantry Division, the famed Big Red One. He survived the D-Day beachhead at Normandy and fought beside fellow dog-faces on campaigns through North Africa and Europe, eventually becoming one of the first U.S. soldiers to document, on film, the horrors of the Nazi concentration camps. Now, following the war, Fuller became a prolific scriptwriter and eventually one of the most creative and dynamic self-taught triple threats in the business, writing, producing, and directing 24 movies in his inimitable style. Sam Fuller is the genuine definition of another word I use sparingly. He is truly an auteur. Spinning yarns was as natural and essential to the man as breathing. He wrote hundreds of stories and screenplays, only a fraction of which have been produced. The story to Pick Up on South Street may bear a credit for Dwight Taylor, but that's a weird studio technicality. This is a Sam Fuller story through and through, and the resulting film is one of his best because its independent and iconoclastic creator benefited from the backing of a major studio. Darryl F. Zanuck, the head of 20th Century Fox, held Fuller in the highest regard, both for his military record, Bronze Star, Silver Star, Purple Heart, and for his ability to hammer out stories that were thrilling and topical in equal measure. Fuller got his first directing credit in early 1949 as part of a 3-picture deal with low-budget indie producer Robert Lippert. The last of those films, the 1951 Korean War drama The Steel Helmet, impressed Zanuck so much he gave Fuller a 7-picture deal at Fox. Although Fuller wrote in many different genres, his best and most personal films are at heart war stories, and today's film is no exception. Sure, it's a noirish drama about the life of a cagey Manhattan thief who one day picks the wrong pocket. But it's framed as a war story with an army of federal agents pitted against a cadre of communist spies. What sets Fuller's war stories apart is his complete disinterest in ideology. His empathy is with the foot soldiers merely trying to survive. In this case, the soldiers are grifters, tarts, and stoolies trapped in the city's margins, folks on the bottom rung, eking out one more night in the big mean metropolis. Fuller had the compassionate worldview of a battle-hardened veteran. and it would bring him into direct conflict with the head of the FBI, a story I'll share on the back end. The original title of Fuller's story was Cannon, street lingo for a pickpocket. Now, to avoid having people think this really was a war movie, the title had to be changed. Fuller liked pickpocket, but Zanuck thought it sounded too European. For the role of the Cannon, however, Fuller got his first and only choice. Richard Widmark was a natural for the part of smart-mouthed and streetwise Skip McCoy.
I was picked up. No resistance. You better make this stick.
What did you do with the wallet you lifted from the girl?
Back up the pinch with a charge or drive me back to my shack.
I'll drive you back in a hearse if you don't get the kink out of your mouth.
Now look, Buster. You've been whip of this squad long enough to know that a guy with my rating wouldn't grip the dame on the train. Not with 3 strikes on me.
Now, at this point, Widmark was leery of playing more criminals, but after reading the script, he realized that despite living outside the law, Skip was a charismatic anti-hero, operating by his own code of ethics and honor. Now, this was the first time Fuller had directed a big studio star, and although they locked horns over little bits of business here and there, the result is one of the most vivid characters Widmark would ever play. Dozens of actresses tested for the role of Candy, the streetwalker stuck in a crossfire between the commies and the feds. One-time Fox queen Betty Grable was considered, but she refused the part once she realized she would be playing a prostitute. Fuller then nixed Zanuck's suggestion to cast a rising Fox starlet, Marilyn Monroe. Instead, he went with Jean Peters, who wasn't even on his radar until he saw her walk through the studio commissary. Her unmannered, bow-legged stride was precisely what the character needed, and he cast her on the spot. Fuller's instincts weren't always dead on, but here he hit the bullseye. Peters is perfect. The ace in the deck, however, is Thelma Ritter, as sage old grifter Mo Williams. This is one of Fuller's best characters, and Ritter delivers some of the choicest lines that Sam ever wrote.
Stop using your hands, Skip, and start using your head.
It earned Ritter one of her 6 Oscar nominations for Best Supporting Actress, more than any other actress ever. Now, given that none of the film was actually shot in Manhattan, Thelma Ritter, born and bred in the Big Apple with the accent to prove it, supplied a big part of the film's New York vibe. Props as well to art director Lyle Wheeler, who transformed Fuller's vision of New York, a mix of veracity and hyperbole, into an array of striking sets, brilliantly photographed by cameraman Joe McDonald. So here's today's riddle. What do you get when you give Sam Fuller a 20-day shooting schedule, a budget of $780,000, and some of the best craftsmen in Hollywood? You get a movie that's damn near perfect. You get Pickup on South Street.
What happened?
I'm not sure yet.
But I had it with me when I left. That I know.
You sure you took the right purse?
Well, of course I'm sure. You saw me put it in. Look, I must have had my purse picked. I'm sure of it. Well, what'll I do, Joey? Should I go up and see him anyway?
No. Come back right away.
She's scared.
She should be.
Did you get a good look at him?
Yeah. Don't lose it.
Have a seat, Mr. Zara.
Thank you.
We don't often get a chance to cooperate with you people, but if there's anything we can do, just name it.
I'm looking for a pickpocket.
What's his name?
Don't know.
We're in trouble.
He stole a wallet out of a woman's purse in the subway this morning.
You know what he looks like?
Mm-hmm.
We're in business. So the commies are mixed up in this.
Uh-huh. She's been passing military information to the agents.
You know the man she was to pass the stuff to?
No. Got a line on everybody else in the picture, except him. He's Mr. Big. Carts the stuff out of the country. All we know is, as soon as he gets his hands on that film, he'll cross the ocean with it.
So that's the way it happened. It's just one of those tough breaks, Joey. Oh, I'm sorry.
You've got to find him.
In New York? You're crazy.
Got to find that film.
Phil.
Yeah. That's right. That's what you were carrying in your wallet. You know what was on that film? A new patent for a chemical formula.
So?
Candy, it's the most important patent we've ever had.
What are you getting so excited about?
Because we can't get another copy of it.
Joey, you're talking like it was hot.
How many times do I have to tell you, we're not criminals? This is big business. Cutthroat business. And I'm in a spot.
Well, I told you, I'm sorry it happened, but there's nothing I can do about it. So you just tell your boss I had my bag picked.
Wait a minute. You're not walking out on me now.
Look, we made a deal. You promised me no more deliveries after we broke up.
That's right. And you promised to make this last one for me.
Well, sure I did, but I can't help it if some guy...
Look, wait a minute. Look, Candy, you're a smart girl. You can figure out a way to find him.
But I don't know anything about pickpockets.
Well, you've knocked around a lot. You know people who know people.
You gonna throw that in my face again?
Look, Candy, you've got to help me. You know what he looks like. If I had your contacts, I wouldn't be begging like this.
Well, maybe I can get you a lead.
Candy, if you can find that pickpocket for me, I'll never bother you again. Never. I promise you.
All right, Joey.
We have 1,000 photos to go through, and from here on in, it's anybody's guess.
How long do you think it'll take?
Maybe the rest of the day. Maybe all night. Who knows?
Is there a faster method?
Well, there is one character who can help us out. Maybe. Not exactly kosher.
We're fighting time.
Well, no harm trying. Maybe Mo can speed this up a little.
Who's Mo?
Hello, Mo.
Who's the creep? What's he in for? He looks like a second-story cat thief. I got a polka dot job that was just made for your personality, Tiger.
We gotta get quick action.
Everything around here is always an emergency. Hey, this got something to do with homicide?
No?
I got no killers on my table. I'm gonna stay in business long enough to feed this kitty.
How's she doing?
Getting fat. I got almost enough to buy the stone and the plot.
If you lost that kitty, it's Potter's Field.
This, I do not think, is a very funny joke, Captain Tiger.
I just meant you ought to be careful how you carry your bankroll.
Look, Tiger, if I was to be buried in Potter's Field, it'd just about kill me. I got a hole picked out on Long Island. It's private. You gotta be screened before they'll let them put you in there. That's how exclusive it is. What's the score?
Don't know yet. We're looking for a cannon who binged a girl on the subway for a wallet.
Well, ain't he pigeonholed with the mall buzzers?
No, and we haven't got time to go through all those files. I thought maybe you knew of some first-rate grifters who've been working the subway for the last 24 hours.
I happen to know a couple of live cannons that's been playing the subway the last week. Business has been dropping. You the victim's old man?
No, he's the big thumb.
Stripe job would give you more personality, mister. Did you get a good look at the grifter?
Yes. Medium height.
Medium. Short, tall, light, dark, fat, skinny. Thousands of cannons look like that. It's the technique. Every one of them's got his own trademark. Ah, look what that does for him, Tiger. It's yours for $1.
All right.
Tell me, mister, when this happened?
A couple of hours ago.
Was he standing to the left of her, the right of her, or behind her?
Behind her. Then he moved around and faced her.
Carrying a newspaper?
Yes.
Rolled up or folded?
Folded, I think.
What do you mean, you think? What kind of a big thumb have we got here, Tiger? Listen, mister, you gotta be sure. I tell you, all these cannons have their own way of doing things.
All right, all right. It was folded.
The top side was at the front page of the classified ads.
Classified.
Was he southpaw?
No, he used his right hand. He held the paper in his left.
Did he hold it at an angle, like this?
Yes.
Did you see him close the purse?
Yes.
Did he put the paper over it like this when he closed it?
Yes.
The violins were soft and sweet, and so was I. I know.
Mr. Zarro, wait outside. Well, take me just a minute. Mo, we gotta work fast. Look, let's not go into that again.
Look, what do you want from me, Tiger? Do I personally raise the price on hamburgers and pork and beans and frankfurters? Is it my fault that the cost of living is going up? These are the prices as of this morning. When the cost of living goes up, my prices go up. When the cost of living goes down, my prices go down. In my book, the price on the board for a cannon is $50.
$50? I told you before, we got no kitty.
And you're such a millionaire's salary that you can afford to pay me for all my tips?
$35.
Tell you what I'll do, Tiger. I'll give you the names of 8 cannons that fit the job. And I'll bet you $38.50 that one of them buzzed this Mal's wallet.
I'll bet you $38.50 you're wrong. Mr. Zara?
Yes.
Skip McCoy. For a 3-time loser who's been out only a week. He's begging for a 4th conviction.
Well, he's got to live, too.
There's one cannon I'd like to see get the chair.
That's the man.
We haven't even got a lead on him.
So you don't know, Tiger. Thought you knew everything about everybody.
Ah, he hasn't been out long enough to settle. I know how he operates. He's holed up somewhere. A smart cannon lives quietly. Don't advertise when he's just scored on a job, especially an ex-con like Skip. He always had a knack for living in out-of-way places, places hard to find.
It's gonna be pretty hard to run him down. Places he picks. Might take you almost a week to run him down.
What are you angling for, a side bet?
Well, every extra buck has a meaning all its own.
It just so happens I haven't got a red cent left.
Just so happens I know where he's shacked up.
That's part of the bet.
Listen, Tiger, do you realize that the cost of living has gone up 50%?
Mo, I got no more time.
Well, then what are you stalling for? Why don't you make me a pitch?
Next time, I'll give you odds, 2 to 1.
The promise?
Yeah.
Well, all right. What are we standing here for? Gibbling and gabbling.
Hello, Naki. Mac, this a visitor or pickup?
Both. Tiger wants to see you. You go with Mac. I'll stick around.
Sure.
Still hoarding all your loot, Skip?
Take a look around. You're getting paid for it. Want a beer?
Sure, I'll have a beer.
How's a whip?
You know the whip, always in the pink.
Yeah. I got no electricity here, but the beer's always cold. You want one, Mac?
Tiger's waiting.
Okay. Here's the opener. Come on, let's go. Oh, Winaki, just 2 things. After you give my place the broom, leave it the way you found it, huh? And when you got enough beer, lower my icebox back in the drink. Come on, Mac.
He's here.
It's fast work. I hope he didn't throw that microfilm away. How do you want to handle this?
He got me suspended twice for smacking him. Cost me 6 months' pay. Do you mind waiting outside? I want to handle this my way.
Sure.
I was picked up. No resistance. You better make this stick.
You only been out a week. And right away, those fingers got to play the subway circuit. What did you do with the wallet you lifted from the girl?
Back up the pinch with a charge or drive me back to my shack.
I'll drive you back in a hearse if you don't get the kink out of your mouth.
Now, look, Buster. You've been whip of this squad long enough to know that a guy with my rating wouldn't grip the dame on the train. Not with 3 strikes on me.
You'll always be a 2-bit cannon. And when they pick you up in the gutter dead, your hand will be in a drunk's pocket. You were spotted lifting that wallet.
Only amateurs are spotted.
So?
So it's my word against one of your whiz cops.
That girl was carrying TNT and it's gonna blow up right in your face.
What girl?
I'm gonna jam that grin right down your teeth.
Go ahead, slug me. Go ahead. I'll make a bigger stink than last time. I'll see you hit the backyard without pay for 1 year. Go on, knothead, slug me. Come on, hit me. Well, come on, hit me, will you? What's the matter, you nervous? Come on.
Sarah.
All we want is the wallet. If you got rid of it, tell us. If you tossed the film away, tell us where.
Who's he?
None of your business. Just answer the man.
Oh, wait a minute. I've been clean ever since I got out last week. Wouldn't touch a nickel if it was laying in the street. Word of honor. Why don't you haul that girl down here to identify me? It's my word against hers.
No. It's your word against mine. I saw you close her purse.
All right, so it's your word. But you got to nail the goods on me, mister, and I'm clean. Go ahead, fan me. Come on, give me the word.
That film you stole had government information on it. Classified. We've been following this girl for months. And just as we were about to grab a top red agent, receiving the film from her, you broke up the ball game. Now, can't you see how important this is? We just want your cooperation, and the charges against you will be dropped. Isn't that right, Captain?
You know, I'd like to make this rap stick, but what he's got to do is more important.
Well, you boys are talking in the wrong corner. I'm just a guy keeping my hands in my own pockets.
If you refuse to cooperate, you'll be as guilty as the traitors that gave Stalin the A-bomb.
Are you waving the flag at me?
I know something in our side you should give.
And I know you pinched me 3 times, got me convicted 3 times, and made me a 3-time loser. And I know you took an oath to put me away for life. Well, you're trying awful hard with all this patriotic eyewash, but get this. I didn't grift that film, and you can't prove I did. And if I said I did, you'd slap that 4th rap across my teeth, no matter what promises you made.
Do you know what treason means?
Who cares?
Answer the man!
Is there a law now I gotta listen to lectures?
McGregor, get him out of here. Get him out of this building.
Hello.
If that's Wanaki, ask him if he put my beer back on ice, huh? Hey, Willie, what have you been feeding the tiger lately? Watch it, bud.
May I help you?
I'd like to see a copy of the New York Times, January 5th, 1947.
Fill this out, please.
Sure.
So who told you to ask me?
The pin boy in the bowling alley.
So who told you to ask him?
The fellow that works at the Houston Street auction shop.
So why don't you go to the cops?
Look, $20 if you tell me where I can find Lightning Louie.
Put it on the table.
Not till you tell me.
I'm Lightning Louie.
Then why'd you tell me your name was Godkin? Look, blubbermouth, you give me back my dough or there's gonna be trouble.
Thumb? What's my name?
Uptown or downtown?
My downtown name.
Lightning Louie.
For another 20, I'll give you the name of the stoolie who knows everything about cannons.
I hope you bust.
$174 Bowery. Over a tattoo shop. One flight up, head of the stairs. Her name is Mo.
A woman?
Tell her I sent you. Rum? Bring me another order of chow fun. Chow shu bao.
Who is it?
Lightning Louie sent me.
Who?
Lightning Louie. You Mo?
Who are you?
You've been recommended as the best pickpocket stoolie in the business.
What kind of talk is that, calling me a stoolie? I was brought up to report any injustice to the police authorities. I call that being a solid citizen.
But you get paid for it.
You're gonna knock it?
I'm looking for the pickpocket who lifted my wallet in the subway this morning.
Oh. So you're the muffin.
What do you mean?
Oh, one cannon talks to another, word gets around. What was in the wallet? That's pretty.
Something personal.
How personal?
What difference does it make? He didn't know what was in it when he took it.
How do you know? You got a boyfriend?
Why?
Like to buy him a tie? I happen to carry a complete line of personality neckwear. Bargain prices.
Look, I'll tell you all the facts. Nothing else. Now, you want to do business?
You got any happy money on you?
Happy money?
Yeah. Money that's gonna make me feel happy. What else?
How happy?
$50.
Take your time looking.
Want a beer?
I want my wallet.
What wallet?
The one you lifted from my bag today.
Oh, now, do I look like a pickpocket?
You sure do.
Wipe your face off. How much did Mo get out of you? Huh? I figure you shelled out about $50 to find me. If I know Mo. Huh? Yeah, Mo's all right. She's got to eat. Crummy tie.
Look, did you throw it away?
Hmm?
Mr. McCoy, I gotta find that wallet.
Why?
It's no good to you or to anybody else.
No?
Oh,
What's the matter? I bust something?
I think I'm sick.
Sit down, let's see. Find out the trouble.
Oh! That's where it hurts.
Let's fix that up. You just relax. All right, now, Muffin. Let's have a small dose of straight talk.
There was some film in it.
You mean you ransacked my joint just to find some film?
You got me in an awful mess when you took it.
What kind of a mess? You working for some blackmailer?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Mr. McCoy. They're pictures of my brother, Mickey. He's a war hero in Korea, and my mother's waiting to see them.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you go with the cops, honey?
Well, I got in a little trouble with them, and it'd kill my mother if she... You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Feel bad?
Does the beer always do this to you?
What kind of trouble did you get into with the cops, Muffin?
Oh, a girl makes mistakes.
Mm-hmm. I was only asking because...
'Cause what?
You look for oil, sometimes you hit a gusher. Am I talking too much?
Why talk?
How much is your brother worth?
What do you want? Blood?
I just want to make your old lady happy, that's all.
And you do have it.
But you see, Muffin, there might be another little old lady looking for pictures of her boy. I gotta make sure it's your brother, Mickey.
I'll tell my mother.
You do that.
That's the girl.
I'll check with you later.
Hello, Tiger. You're waking up half the waterfront with those clodhoppers.
You're not losing any time.
Neither you.
Did you make a deal?
Go on, drum up a charge. Throw me in. You've done it before.
Locking you up isn't gonna help.
You're sitting on a hot rock, ain't you? I'd like to see you jump.
I promised to drop the pickpocket charge if you played ball. All right, so it's bush league to you. Now I'm gonna give you big league stuff. I'd rather chop my leg off than say what I came to say, but I gotta push personal feelings aside. I'm going to the commissioner himself. And I'm gonna ask him to whitewash you. Me, personally, I'm gonna beg him to give you a clean slate. No more three-time loser for you, Skip. A nice fat bill of health for that strip of film. That's what I'm gonna ask him to do.
You're gonna ask him? Who are you kidding? You guys sat yourselves down at a long table, tried to figure out an angle. Your idea, huh? You mean the commissioner's idea and all the big wheels in the department.
All right, Skip, I won't push it. But just remember, if it's the last thing I do, no matter what happens about this commie setup, I'm gonna see that you get it.
Hey, Tiger, save the taxpayers some money. Don't plant a wire in here, because I'll tear it out. Goodbye.
Did you find him? Has he got it?
Yeah, but he knows what's on it. Oh, what I had to go through to run that guy down. Professional stool pigeon clipped me for $50. She calls herself Mo, operates at 174 Bowery. Sells ties as a front.
What do you mean he knows what's on it?
The way he hung on to it. He's been around.
Did he say what's on the film?
He's shaking you down. That tells the story.
Did you mention my name?
No.
Does he know where I live?
What are you getting so excited about? You should be celebrating. I found him for you, didn't I? He's got what you want. So I'll give you his address and you go over and make a deal.
No. No, I can't take a chance.
Oh, I like that. You can't take a chance, but you send me over there.
It's different with you, Candy.
In what way?
Well, he might have been hired for the job.
You think he knew what he was stealing?
Could be.
Well, then why didn't he contact you? It makes no sense to me.
Well, he might be playing both ends against the middle, don't you see?
No, I don't see. But then, maybe there's something about that film that you haven't told me.
What do you mean by that?
You tell me.
There's nothing very complicated about it, Candy. It's just that if he knew I was after the film, he'd increase the price, that's all. I told you I was in a cutthroat business. These manufacturers would do anything to eliminate each other. That's the reason I've got to keep out of it. And that's the reason you've got to go back to him.
Well, I'm not going back to that guy. He clipped me on the jaw.
Look, this is all part of your last delivery. You started this job, now finish it. Here. Here's 500. Offer him 50. If he holds out for more, give him another 50. Whatever's left is yours. You can buy a lot of dresses with $400. You got to come back with it, Candy. I'll wait for you in the office.
Hey, I'm down here. Stairs are behind the hammock. Where's your old lady?
She couldn't come.
Oh, it's too bad. Got the cabbage?
Uh-huh. I just can't figure you out.
Don't try. Let your old lady do all the figuring. How much she give you?
How come a nice guy like you goes around picking handbags or something?
Muffin, the last time I worked the subway, I was in short pants.
The last time was this morning. Unless you got a couple extra licks in between.
Oh, no, it'd be that way.
How many times you been caught with your hand where it doesn't belong?
Well, I tell you, baby, whenever I'm caught, it's always an accident. Like, maybe I don't feel so good, you know? Or maybe I'm not concentrating. I've been tapped a couple, 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, it's part of the business, red side of the ledger. Want to smoke?
Sure. I once heard of a fellow who was in jail 3 times. The next time they arrested him, they locked him up for good.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. There's a law about 3-time losers, you know. 4th conviction means life.
You mean if they'd caught you this morning picking my purse, you could be sent up for life?
Nothing happens when I'm concentrating.
You're a dope taking chances like that. How much money do you think people carry around?
How's the chin?
Fine.
Good.
You got fingers like an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Soft and smooth.
In my business, I gotta keep them that way. And when they stay empty, they get nervous. Come on.
How'd you get to be a pickpocket?
How did I get to be a pickpocket? How'd you get to be what you are? Things happen, that's all.
Look, don't get sore.
Well, don't ask stupid questions.
I only ask because I'm interested.
Interested in? How much is it worth to you?
What are you pushing me for?
You came here to buy, didn't you?
You're not going to raise the ante by smearing my lipstick.
Then why the pitch?
Because I really like you.
Yeah, why? Everybody likes everybody when they're kissing.
And everybody's always different.
So tomorrow you'll like somebody else.
I kissed a lot of guys. But honest, Skip, I never felt like this.
You're talking like you got a feeling.
I know what you mean now. Look for oil and you hit a gusher.
How much did you bring?
I don't want to talk about it.
How much?
500.
You tell that commie I want a big score for that film, and I want it in cash. Tonight.
What are you talking about?
You tell me. You people are supposed to have all the answers.
Tell you what, I don't...
Come on, drop the act. So you're a red. Who cares? Your money's as good as anybody else's. Now get your stern up those stairs and tell your old lady what I want.
A red?
Take off.
You think I'm a red?
I don't think anything. I know. I know what you're after. I know what it's worth.
Don't help me. I don't know what you're
You
talking
know,
about.
all right, but what you don't know is that when I grifted your wallet, I was pulled in by the cops. You know how hard it is to spot my fingers in action? Can't be done. But a guy did it. You know how he did it? He was watching you. And that guy you were supposed to pass the film to, you don't know anything about him either, huh? He's still waiting. He's itching for it.
Look, Skip, the way I feel about you, I wouldn't lie to you. You gotta believe me.
I gotta believe nobody. I'll do business with a red, but I don't have to believe one.
I'm sorry, Skip.
Get out of here. Now tell your old lady I'm shaking down you reds for 25 grand. Get going.
Slapped me all over the place. What a line he gave me. And me falling for it. Took the 500 right out of my bag. You know what's crazy about the whole thing? You know what he wants? $25,000. $25,000 for that film. Did you ever hear such a crazy thing? You know why? You know what he said? He's crazy. He said I was a commie. Did you ever hear of such a thing? What makes people like that? Where do they get such ideas? All right, he wants to shake us down, but to start calling us commies.
Sit down.
And you know what else he told me?
Sit down. You should have taken care of him yourself.
You know I couldn't take a chance.
I know you're getting paid to take them.
Security isn't interested in all this confusion.
Delivery must be made tomorrow night.
Get that film.
Joey! You can't do it.
Where does he live?
I know what kind of a guy he is. He'll kill you.
Where does he live?
If you kill him, you'll get the chair. Joey, I know we're all washed up, but I still owe you something for the break you gave me. I don't want to see you end up on a slab.
All right, I'll find him myself. I'll find him the way you did.
Okay, Joey. I'll tell you. He lives in 704 West 47th Street, near 10th Avenue, in the basement. I'm going crazy. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to talk to.
Now, why don't you go to the cop?
Who'd believe I didn't know what I was passing? Who'd believe me? Who'd believe me? Would you believe me? Do you know what they do to people who hand out government secrets? Mo, you gotta promise me, Mo. When Joey asks you, you don't know where Skip lives.
He won't find me.
He knows where you live.
Well, why ain't he here?
I gave him a phony address for Skip. He's looking for him now.
So why don't you tell Skip?
He won't believe a word I tell him.
Oh. So he crawled under your skin, too, huh? He's as shifty as smoke, but I love him.
You sold him out for $50.
Oh, look, some people peddle apples, lamb chops, lumber. I peddle information. Skip ain't sorry, understands. We live in a different kind of a world. Oh, once in a while he gets hot under the collar if I sell him short.
But you wouldn't sell him to a commie.
What do you think I am, an informer?
No.
Coffee. Stay away from your shack, Skip. There's the guy gunning for you.
Well, he won't have any trouble finding me. Everybody in town knows where I live.
I didn't pinpoint you, honest. I give Tiger the name of 8 cannons, but that creep that was with him, he fingered your picture like a shot. Confidentially, it sounded like your kind of an act.
You think so, huh? How much did you raise on me for your stoning plot?
Oh, don't be sore. They'd have caught up with you in a couple of hours anyways. I just chopped down on the time a little.
That's mighty nice of you. Who's gunning for me?
What's the matter with you? Playing footsies with the commies.
You waving a flag, too?
Listen, I knew you since you was a little kid. You was always a regular kind of crook.
Yeah.
I never figured you for a louse.
Stop. You're breaking my heart.
Even in our crummy kind of business, you gotta draw the line somewheres. That muffin you grifted, she's okay. Stuck her chin way out for you. She's...
Hey, you look tired, Mo. You better go home. Go on.
Stop using your hands, Skip, and start using your head. Kid loves you. Bye, Skip.
See you, Mo.
latest Fifth Avenue creation by Ty.
Small café, mademoiselle. Un rendez-vous, mademoiselle. Le violin reroll and so are you, mademoiselle. And as the night goes by, a kiss became a sigh. Your lovely eyes seem to sparkle just like wine does. No half of young the way that mine does. For you, and yet I know too well. Someday you'll say goodbye.
What are you buying, mister?
The name and address of the pickpocket you sold to a girl tonight.
Maybe I forgot.
Here's 100 to remember.
You pant like a dog.
500.
What's this guy made out of, diamonds?
Just give me the answer.
Maybe it'll come to me in a couple of days.
Maybe you won't be around here in a couple of days.
You threatening to blow my head off? Ask a silly question, you get a dopey look.
Why are you holding back on me? You'd sell anybody for buttons.
Yeah, but not to you, mister.
Look, I haven't got a lot of time.
You haven't got a lot of time. Listen, mister, when I come in here tonight, you've seen an old clock running down. I'm tired. I'm through. Happens to everybody sometime. Will happen to you too someday. With me, it's a little bit of everything. Backaches and headaches. I can't sleep nights. It's so hard to get up in the morning and get dressed and walk the streets, climb the stairs. I go right on doing it. Well, what am I going to do, knock it? I have to go on making a living so I can die. But even a fancy funeral ain't worth waiting for if I've got to do business with crumbs like you. And I know what you're after.
What do you know?
I know you commies are looking for some film that don't belong to you.
You just talked yourself into an early grave. What else do you know?
What do I know about commies? Nothing. I know one thing. I just don't like them. So I don't get to have the fancy funeral after all. Anyway, I tried. Look, mister, I'm so tired. You'd be doing me a big favor if you'd blow my head off.
All right, on your feet. Come
Hey,
on.
what is this, a stick-up?
Put your hands up against that wall.
Oh, cops. Sure. For a minute there, I thought it was a stick-up.
No weapon.
Of course not. I never used a gun in my life.
Turn around.
Sure. Hey, wait a minute. What is this?
A homicide rap. Come on, let's go.
Homicide?
Come
Look, you got
on.
the wrong guy. Take it easy, will you? You can't pull me in like this. What's the charge?
We're pulling in every pickpocket in Moe's book. When did you see her last?
You mean Mo got her?
Somebody shot her head off.
What?
Lieutenant? Hey, Eddie. Yeah. Hang on to it. Yeah?
Lieutenant Campion?
Yes?
My name is Inyard.
Yes, sir.
Your driver just told me what time it happened. McCoy's not your man.
I'm sorry, Mr. Enyart, but my orders are to bring him in.
I've been here the whole time, Lieutenant, watching him. Have the captain of your homicide squad check with Mr. Zara.
All right. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but I thought they were supposed to hold on to her till somebody claims.
Nobody will claim her. She'll complete the morning load to Potter's Field.
All right, Captain. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Hey, Eddie. Take them off.
Huh?
Take them off. Let's go.
Well.
Something wrong?
I got a clearance to pick up number 11. The name's Mo Williams.
Steve, 11 goes back. Give him a lift. Relative?
Nope.
What are you gonna do with him?
I'm gonna bury her.
Mo's dead, Skip. She was shot in the head last night.
It's in the papers. What are you doing here without the dough?
I went to her last night. I begged her not to tell Joey where you lived. She wouldn't sell you, Skip. She really loved you.
Who's Joey? Your old lady?
You're not listening.
Is Joey your old lady?
Yes. But I told her all about it. I knew he'd find her.
Think he did it?
I'm sure of it. He was ordered to find you. I was there. I saw him take the gun. But, honest, Skip, I didn't think he'd kill her. It's my fault. I didn't
I
know.
didn't mean it. I was thinking about Mo.
I didn't know.
She just didn't figure to go that way.
Oh.
It's all right. It's okay.
My fault. I've been up all night walking the streets. I didn't know where to go. When I read about it in the papers, I had to see you, Skip. I had to tell you how it happened. You've been so wrong about me, Skip. I had nothing to do with it.
It's all right. Oh. I see the whole picture now. Where does he live?
Got a gun?
I'll let the cops handle it. Where does he live?
340 West 96th Street.
You better have that 25 grand ready. That's it.
Skip! Skip!
I'll be seeing you.
Skip! Skip!
Okay, lady.
You the head of the pickpocket squad?
Yep.
There's the film you've been looking for. The film the commies want. Skip told me to bring it right to you.
Skip told you?
Yeah. Hey, I was followed here, and not by friends.
I followed you. This film's marked all right. Would you sit down over here, please? Now, just relax and answer a few questions. How did you contact Skip McCoy?
A lady called Mo.
Your friends have anything to do with the murder?
Yes.
You say that on oath?
I'll tell you everything I know under oath.
Do you know what was on that film when Skip lifted it from your purse?
Look, mister, I didn't say anything about anybody lifting anything from my purse. I came here to help you out. That's the way Skip wanted it. He's been fighting something inside him. Something decent, trying to crawl out. Well, what's the difference why he sent me? I'm here with the film. That's enough.
How long have you known Joey was a communist agent?
I didn't know till Skip told me. Honest.
You want to help us fight communism, don't you?
That's why Skip sent me, to help you.
What I'm going to ask you to do might be dangerous.
I'm here.
All right. Go back to Joey with this film. Carry through with the original plan. Now, whether you make delivery or Joey, it doesn't matter. We'll jump when this film passes to the man we want. Are you ready?
Sure.
Phone Joey. Tell him you've got the film. I told you there was a big difference between a traitor and a pickpocket.
Hello. Joey? This is Candy.
Candy!
Joey?
Where are you?
I'm in the tub. That's why I left the door unlocked. Pour yourself a cup of coffee.
Come on out here. Did you hear me? I said come on out here. Come on, quit stalling. Did you hear me? I said come out. Candy! Why did you give me a phony address?
I had to.
Why?
Because I didn't want you to kill him. I didn't want you to go to the chair.
Where you been all night?
With him.
I'm gonna beat the truth out of you. What are you up to? What are you trying to
Go ahead! Beat up on me. You don't believe me? But I got the film.
How'd you get it? You wanted $25,000. How did you do it?
How do you think? I wasn't lying to you, Joey. I just didn't want to see you get the chair. You know how I feel about you. I'd do anything for you, Joey. I'd give you anything.
There's a frame missing. You do anything for me, huh? Where does he live?
He's moved.
Where does he live?
He's gone.
Where does he live? Where does he live? Where does he live?
She's still alive. Get an ambulance, quick.
Give me headquarters, police headquarters.
He's in the building somewhere. Try every floor, every stairway.
Send an ambulance. A woman's been shot at 607 West 74th Street, apartment 302. And notify homicide.
He's not on the roof. Throw some more men at the entrance. Ray, check the janitor closets on all floors. Gibbs! Gibbs!
He's not down here!
Well, he's in the building somewhere. Check everything. Check the dumbwaiter. No, Gibbs didn't make it. He died a few minutes ago. No, she's got a 50-50 chance. Yes, general alarm is in effect right now. Every man in the police department's cooperating with us. Yes, sir. Hundreds of prints of his face have been distributed.
I want you men to keep reminding the officers that just as soon as Joey is recognized, he's to be followed, no matter what happens. I want an arrest when he passes that film.
Look, why are they taking so long? Are you sure they went to get him? Why are they taking so long?
You'd better calm down if you want to get better.
Look, phone the cops. Go look outside, see if he's coming. Why are they taking so... There's the door. Go answer it. Answer it!
You all right?
Joey found a frame missing. I had to tell you before he got to you.
I play everything smart. But you... clubbing me and taking that film.
Look, get rid of it, Skip. Get rid of it. You're clean now. I'm sorry I spoiled your big score. I know it sounds corny to you, but I'd rather have a live pickpocket than a dead traitor.
And I'd rather have you talk without a twist.
I told you before, Skip. I wouldn't lie to you.
Does Joey know where I live?
Your address was in my purse. That's why I wanted the cops to get to you before he did. Now, don't go back to the shack, Skip.
Did Joey kick your face in?
Yeah.
Why?
I wouldn't tell him where you lived.
Not down here. It's funny. The light's on. He'll probably be back in a minute.
Why didn't you get in touch with me earlier?
I couldn't take a chance until they were off my back.
You sure this is the right place?
This is it. 66 South Street.
How much time have we got?
30 minutes.
And you better deliver what you got.
Maybe it might be better if you turned it over. I'll wait here for McCoy.
You haven't got much time. Joey.
Yes?
Tell him I'll meet him at the airport with the other frame, but not to wait.
gonna frame this and bust it. Hello, Tiger. How's the whip? Still cracking, huh? You know, I didn't need an escort from the clink back to this rat trap. It's too bad you couldn't make that charge stick, huh? Let's have my release papers. Thanks a lot. Honey, you look as good as new. Did you miss me, Muffin? Come on, let's get out of here. Well, ain't you even gonna say goodbye, Tiger?
Wait a minute. I had you right where I wanted you. A gun in your pocket. A cinch for a three-time loser.
That's right. What are you gonna do about it?
You'll always be a two-bit person, aren't you? I'd give you 30 days before I pick you up with your hand in somebody else's pocket.
You want to bet?
Ever since 20th Century Fox released The House on 92nd Street in 1945, the studio enjoyed a close working relationship with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover granted the studio access to FBI facilities, case files, and surveillance equipment, all part of Hoover's PR campaign to assure the public that the FBI was the nation's first and last line of defense against crooks, spies, and terrorists. It was also Hoover's habit of vetting any film that involved or even invoked the actions of the FBI. When Pickup on South Street was screened for the FBI prior to its release, Hoover went ballistic. He immediately demanded a meeting in Hollywood with studio boss Darryl Zanuck at a deluxe Beverly Hills restaurant, of course. The meeting was also attended by the film's writer-director, Samuel Fuller. Hoover was enraged by what he felt was the movie's cavalier attitude toward the war on communism. He was particularly outraged by the cynical and unpatriotic behavior of the film's leading man.
Well, you boys are talking in the wrong corner. I'm just a guy keeping my hands in my own pockets.
If you refuse to cooperate, you'll be as guilty as the traitors that gave Stalin the ABA.
Are you waving a flag at me?
Hoover told the writer that Skip McCoy needed to come around to the right attitude. Fuller told Hoover to go pound salt, declaring that his characters were fine, just as they were. Caught between a rock and a hard place, Zanuck stood up for Fuller. He told Hoover that no changes would be made to the film, instantly ending a cozy 8-year relationship between Fox and the FBI. The only thing Hoover did manage to change was the film's advertising. Posters that had already been printed with the tagline, "How the FBI Took a Chance on a B-Girl," were pasted over with a snipe that read, "How the Law Took a Chance on a B-Girl." One of the most fascinating aspects of Sam Fuller's work is how it managed to antagonize people at both ends of the political spectrum. Critics with liberal agendas often characterized him as a hawkish right-winger, while jingoistic conservative reviewers claimed Fuller was sympathizing with communists in his 1950 war films, The Steel Helmet, Fixed Bayonets, and China Gate. The confusion stemmed from Fuller always pursuing a humanist through-line in his stories, never an ideological one, something that routinely confounded people viewing everything with their own agendas. Fuller laughed it off for the most part, except when Pickup on South Street was released in France. A communist sympathizer on the Film Review Board demanded that the story's villains be changed from communist spies to garden-variety drug dealers, which was easily accomplished through inaccurate subtitling. The film was even retitled La Porte de la Drogue, The Port of Drugs. Ironically, Fuller's reputation would soon receive its biggest boost in France, where the critics at the influential Cahiers du Cinéma magazine lauded him as one of the most exciting and instinctive American filmmakers. One of those critics, future filmmaker Jean-Luc Godard, later gave Fuller a cameo in his 1965 film Pierrot le Fou. Fuller famously offered his terse and completely unsurprising definition of cinema. Film is like a battleground. There's love, hate, action, violence, death. In one word, emotion. And Godard was far from alone in his admiration of Fuller. In his later years, Sam became a kind of spiritual and creative guru for an incredible array of filmmakers the world over, from Wim Wenders to Quentin Tarantino, from Curtis Hanson to Jim Jarmusch. This is The Fourth Life I mentioned earlier. I highly recommend Sam's autobiography, A Third Face, a book that should be mandatory reading for all American school kids who've lost touch with the kind of people who truly made this country great. And if you don't have time for an epic read, then check out the documentary A Fuller Life, made by Sam's daughter, Samantha. And here's a couple of bits of musical trivia. Playing in the background of several scenes is the song Again. If that sounds familiar, maybe you've seen the Fox film in which Ida Lupino introduced it, Roadhouse, co-starring Richard Widmark. And for the film's most memorable moment, Moe's death scene, Fuller demanded the studio buy a piece of music he'd fallen in love with, a record called Mamselle. That has to be the tune, he declared. Spare no expense in getting the rights. Well, it turns out the price was zero, because the tune was written by director Edmund Goulding for the 1946 Fox film The Razor's Edge, which Goulding directed. With lyrics by Mack Gordon, there were 5 versions of the song released in 1947 alone, including hits by Dick Haymes, Dennis Day, Frankie Lane, and Frank Sinatra. Next week, we have a story about a child who suffers traumatic memory loss after witnessing a murder, and the culprit who wants to wipe out her memory for good. Be here for Zachary Scott, Gigi Perot, and Ann Southern in Shadow on the Wall. In the meantime, keep the conversation going on the Noir Alley Facebook page and Twitter feed. Until then, ladies, keep those purses fastened tight. And fellas, carry your wallet in your front pocket. A tip I picked up from a canon named Skip McCoy.